What's up, Don Scott? How's the sound, baby? Give me a sound check. Good to see you. Number one in the room as usual. Hope you're doing good, man. Beautiful day out here in Hollywood, Don. What's up, Trini G from the Caribbean? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you as well. Never miss one. It's good to see you. Right on time. Early. Sound is good? All right, cool.
Beautiful day out here in
Oh, yeah,
Hollywood.
sounds really good. Hope you all are good. Don Scott, Trini G. Good to see you guys in the room real quick. Room starting to fill up. Awkward time today. Today is the makeup for the Sunday stream. Usually I'm a couple days behind on these. Just out of like my own laziness, I guess. But I don't think it really makes a difference as long as we're out here twice a week. I feel like that's my obligation to the company. Boulevard's looking pretty busy. See quite a few people out here. It's not really tourist season anymore, but there's always tourists here. This being Hollywood. What's up, Dennis? Good to see you, my friend. All right, I got a little of my. What's up, Mr. Ben, 1977? How are you? Good to see you. I stopped buying the coffee from the Coffee Bean when we're here. I just bring my own. All right, let's get the intro going. What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve. You're watching ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy, Voromotors Podcast live stream. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me. I don't really have much of a topic today. We're just going to bullshit for about an hour. I always like to let you know at the top of the podcast, sponsored by Voromotors. Just means I get paid a little bit of money to do this. But I get paid a little bit of money to do this twice a week. It's good for the consumer, for the people watching, because I can be a little lazy streaming on my own. Mr. Ben says, I'm ready for you to get back to riding. I hear that, man. Me too. What's up, Sleck? Good to see you, my friend. Always in the room. But yeah, sponsored by Voromotors. If you're looking for an e-bike or an e-scooter, no better place than Voromotors, especially if you're in the U.S. There's very, very few dealers. These dealers keep going out of business. I don't know if you guys saw, but Melvin, the owner of Voromotors, put out kind of a tirade. I don't know what to call it, like a rant about Roadrunner scooters, which we'll talk about as we get in there. But a lot of companies are going by the wayside. Apparently, Roadrunner Scooters is declaring bankruptcy. Mini Motors USA, which was the biggest Dualtron dealer in the country for as long as I've been doing this, is gone. Cabo is gone, but I've heard a rumor. Gone meaning they don't have an American distributor. I have heard a rumor from Rick, Anaconda Hugs, I believe, that Melvin is back in talks with Cabo, which is good because when we had those in stock, man, I sold a lot of those. I was probably one of the bigger Cabo sellers when we had them in stock. I never really had anything too bad to say about Cabo, except it did have kind of a catching fire issue, which was a problem. But anyhow, you're looking for a scooter, electric bike, no better place than Voromotors. Totally trustworthy. This company is going nowhere. What's Lawrence? How you doing from Canada? Good to see you. Retro Shaver Dude's asking me, hey, man, what's up? Are you going to start on stand-up or sit-down scooters? I'm going to still do both. I'm going back to work January 1st. I pretty much started rehab. I went to rehab yesterday for the first time. I don't know how much of this rehab I'm actually going to go to. I think I'm just going to rehab it myself, the same way I rehabbed my broken collarbone. It seems like the rehab services are for, like, I don't know what to say, like unathletic people, the people that, like, I know how to rehab something. Basically, you want to move it within the range of motion that hurts and slowly start to extend that range of motion over time and strengthen it. So I'll be able to, I'll probably never be 100%. I may still have this like reattachment surgery in the future, but I'm glad I'm going without the surgery. I was really worried about it, and I felt like after an invasive surgery like that, I might never be the same again. So we'll see what happens. But Voromotors, if you're looking for a stand-up scooter, they got the Tevron line, monster scooter, 7260 Supreme, is the Fighter Supreme. That's their kind of flagship model. You've got the InMotion line. They still carry InMotion. You guys know I love my InMotion RS. I can't wait to get back on that. eMove Cruiser V2 line. Love my Cruiser V2. I was just looking at it actually before I left here. I got to put some air in the tires. Probably next episode we're going to do a maintenance episode where we stay at home instead of coming out, and I'll put air in all the tires of the scooters. The problem with electric scooters and bikes, probably any vehicle, if you let it sit for too long, the tires will just eventually go flat because of the weight of the vehicle. They'll slowly lose air. Not a lot of people know this, but tires I think all forms of tires, I think even including car tires, they're not actually like 100% airtight. They're somewhat slightly porous. A reason being for that is when you have like a flat or something happens to it, a puncture, it doesn't explode. It's one of the reasons. But your scooters, if they sit for a long time, you have to put air in the tires. So you move Cruiser V2. You're looking for a sit-down vehicle. You got the Roadrunner line, Roadrunner Pro, Roadrunner V3, Roadrunner Pro Model 2 coming out. I'm not sure what they're going to call it. Probably coming out in February. I'm really looking forward to that as well. Thank you, Don Scott, for reminding everybody to hit the like button. I really appreciate that. But what other? Let me look at the Voromotors webpage really quick and make sure I'm not missing anything. They got any sales or anything going on? I know they're having like a post Black Friday week sale. I know they're still selling stuff on sale. I mean, Voromotors always has stuff on sale. Yes, so for scooters, it's eMove, InMotion, Tevron, and the Huga Daytona. I wish I could tell you more about the Huga. I just haven't had a chance to ride it yet myself. That's one of the first scooters I'm going to get back on when I get back to riding. Very excited to get back on the Daytona. But and as far as bikes, they carry a few different lines. They carry the E-Ride Pro, the Altis, and the Roar. The one that I know the most about is the Roar. I have the Roar Mantis X, and man, that was like, to me, it was always my dream to get like an electric moped, if you want to call it that. I'm not sure if they're calling it e-moto, electric moped, electric dirt bike, basically a Suron, Solaria, E-Ride Pro style bike. That's what the Roar is, and that's probably going to be the vehicle that I'm going to do the most work on. So I'm going back to work January 1st. I've just basically decided I'm going to do a couple more weeks of rehab, continue rehabbing it myself, probably be like an ongoing process, but I have to go back to work. I appreciate everybody who gave to my GoFundMe. I'm looking forward to putting this kind of GoFundMe period behind me. It was humiliating. Like, it really hurts me to have to ask the community for money if I'm not really giving anything. So I'm also going to have a group ride. It looks like January 12th. Like January 12th, I'm going to have my first group ride in a while, and I'm also going to start my yoga class at the park. So make sure you go. I'll put this in all my upcoming videos. Make sure you go to my new Facebook group. It's called Yogi Steve Community. I made it really easy to find. It's called Yogi Steve Community, and that's where I'm going to post about my group rides and about my yoga class. Runyon Canyon Yoga is the class that I started many years ago. It's basically a free or donation class that's been going on for over 20 years. I stopped teaching a few years ago, but I really miss it. I really want to bring it back. That class still runs Monday, Wednesday, Friday with my friend Daniel, one of my first students, a really good yoga teacher, very experienced, been to India and everything. That's a lot of training. He still does Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you want to try a free class of running before January 12th, go out there during the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. His Facebook page is just called Runyon Canyon Yoga. But I'm going to start a Saturday class. It's going to be 10:30 to 11:30, and then I'm going to do a group ride immediately following. So the meetup for the group ride is going to be different. I'll talk about this a lot. We have like almost a whole month before this happens. But I'll talk about this a lot before we actually start the ride. It's going to start January 12th. Will be the first yoga class and the first group ride. I'm going to do the group ride right after the yoga class. I'm going to go out there, teach yoga, and then at 11, we'll do an 11:30 meetup and a 12 o'clock departure time for the group ride. It's the same time as before. It's probably actually a better place to meet than Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood Boulevard is always a little sketchy. The parking is always a little tricky up there for those of you guys who drive in. Who is that? Mr. Djan. Good to see you, buddy. You've been hitting every stream. I really appreciate it. But I think the Runyon Canyon Yoga meetup spot is going to be an easier place to meet up. And you don't have to take the yoga class, but if you want to, I'd love to introduce some of my electric scooter friends, my PEV friends, to the world of yoga. And my yoga is very accessible. I'm a very non-mystical yoga teacher. For me, the yoga is all about physical fitness, stress reduction, and increasing your mobility. So my class it's not like a hippie yoga, if you want to call it that, not mystical at all. I talk to you like a regular person during the class. I just teach you how to do the poses, walk you through a routine. The class is usually 50 minutes to an hour. And it's, whoa, shit. And it's perfect for beginners. It's actually, I've always called it a beginners and up class. My class, if you know what you're doing, you can come and take the class, and you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. What's up? No, the 12th is not a Monday. It's a Saturday, right? I don't have the date wrong, do I? What's up, Gustavo? Good to see you, buddy. I don't have the date wrong, do I? I hope I don't have the date wrong. The 12th, January 12th, should be a Saturday. Let me look at my calendar here. I'm not used to looking at my iPad calendar date here. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll fix it. I hope I didn't screw that up, though. Yeah. January 12th is Saturday. No, it's, oh shit. No, that's December 12th. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I got the date wrong. It's January 10th. Guys, I'm sorry. It's January 10th. Actually, let me look at my I'm on we'd never do it on it. Gustavo, thank you for hitting me up. Oh my god, thank you for letting me know about that. I completely screwed that up. Let me check my community page, make sure I don't have the wrong date on there. Oh, January. I misremembered it. It's the 10th. Thank you, What Traffic. Thank you, Gustavo, my friend. I appreciate it. I hope to see you out there. It's been a while. We've been talking about getting back together for like 3 years, right? It's crazy. I was actually watching one of my first group ride videos. It was actually very cool. I'm really glad. I always said that, like, I started the YouTube channel so when I'm old, I can look back and be like, look what I did when I was a young man, even though I'm old as fuck already. But sorry, January 10th. I don't know how I fucking screwed that up, but we still have like almost a month until then, right? So yeah, January 10th. The meetup is going to be. It's very easy. All you got to do is go to Fuller Avenue. I'll give you the address when it comes time. Fuller Avenue, and just go to the most northern part of Fuller, which is the street next to La Brea, west of La Brea, 1 block west of La Brea. And it's going to be a much easier meetup spot for those of you guys driving in. There's going to be more parking. You're not going to have to fight Hollywood Boulevard parking. And you'll actually be able to, if you want to come and take the yoga class, you'll be able to bring your scooter into the yoga area. You'll be able to actually bring your scooter into the yoga area and just leave it there while we do class, and then immediately after. I think that would be like an amazing Saturday for somebody to come out, take yoga class with me, do the group ride after. You'll be tired after that. That'll be a fun afternoon. But yeah, thank you again, Gustavo. Thank you, What Traffic, for it. So January 10th is going to be the comeback to my yoga class and the group ride. So I really need to start promoting everything. I'm probably on January 1st. I am going to go back to work, but I'm also probably going to start going up to Runyon Canyon and promoting the class. The way I promote the class is I bring a chair up there. I bring like a small billboard that just says free yoga. Ask me about it. And I tell everybody about the yoga class. This is something I did for years and years and years. It's really fun. It's a good way to meet people, make connections, and let people know about the class. I can't really just advertise on Facebook or social media anymore. That only has so much of a reach. But I'm looking forward to going back to teaching. I really miss it. This has been like an absolutely dramatic, horrible time for me the past. It's been since September 12th. October. Now it's been 3 months since I've worked, since I've really driven my scooters. So I can't wait to go back to it. What's up, Two Wheel Menace? The group ride is going to be the same as my regular group ride. It's going to be starting on Fuller Avenue next to Runyon Canyon Park, and we're going to go to Griffith Park and back. The same ride it's the same as the original ride. It might actually take a little more time, which is good because I always felt the ride was a little short. The ride will be the most 2 hours. It'll be 12 to 2. The meetup time is going to be at 11:30. And departure time at 12. I do this because Californians are so flaky. If you tell them we leave at 12 noon, people show up late and they're chasing you down. So I say the meetup time is 11:30. We hang out for a half an hour. We talk, we bullshit, we have some fun, we reconnect, and then we do the ride at noon. But I'll post more. I'll talk about the ride in every single podcast and every single video that I post over the next couple of weeks. So I'm really hoping to get at least a handful of you guys that have never done yoga, or maybe you do yoga and you want to try my class. We'll come out there and take the yoga class before the group ride. I think it's going to be super fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Two Wheel Menace says, oh man, I'm on the other side of the country. Wish I could go. I hear you. Maybe one day you'll take a vacation. There's always these tourists out here. I know a lot of people come out here for a vacation. Maybe you'll visit. But I can't wait to get back to action. It's been really horrible sitting around. Dennis says, I know I miss riding myself since October 23. I've been unable to ride. That sucks, Dennis. Yeah, I know you've been dealing with your hip and your knee. I know you had a hip replacement. But hopefully one of these days, that's a long time, buddy. Hopefully you'll eventually be able to get back on these vehicles pretty soon. But again, I don't have much of a topic today. But okay, so let's see if I'm going to find this video that Melvin posted. So Melvin's the owner of Voromotors. I consider him a good friend. Consider him to be like a really trustworthy guy. And he has his Roadrunner scooter line, his sit-down scooter. And he had that for a long time. He had it since before. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna show this to you guys. It's pretty funny. So Roadrunner also happens to be a newer brand of electric scooters, stand-up scooters, and they're really just rebranded nan robots. If you want to know the truth, I don't like talking bad about other vehicles, but this guy, what's his name? This guy Dale Ross, he was suing Melvin for like trademark infringement because of the name of the scooter. The name was Roadrunner. I don't even know Like Roadrunner is such like an old word. I don't even know if it could actually be trademarked. But Melvin apparently spent $200,000 fighting this lawsuit, and apparently the lawsuit is over, I guess. But I don't know if it's over. But this guy Dale Ross declared bankruptcy, so I don't know if I don't think Roadrunner is out of business, but the owner has declared bankruptcy. So here I'm gonna show you now this. Let me show you this post that Melvin just made. How long is this thing? All right, it's 1 minute and 15 minutes. All right, so I'm going to turn the sound up on this, and you're going to listen to Melvin. He's going to tell you what happened. Let me get the microphone here in front of this. So check this out. All right. I mean, Melvin is like super spirited. All right, so here's Melvin. I think I'll be able to do this like this, right? Yeah, let's hold this like this. Are you ready? Hopefully you can hear it.
Lied to the court. You lied to everyone in the scooter industry. You told them that your scooters are designed in Colorado, but it is designed in China. And not only is designed in China, your scooters that you were distributing the nanobot products, the same factory that makes the Roadrunner scooters are making the nanobot scooters. Anyone that has any contact with China, just do a phone call and find out if the factory is from nanobot. So if you think nanobot scooters are bad quality, this is the same thing that you're buying. You make me spend over $200,000 just to defend myself against the court over a bogus claim, saying that you had the Roadrunner name 4 or 5 years ago, but all you had was a domain that you used to sell the nanobot scooters. And you make a video to tell everybody that the reason why you built that company is because you want to make a better customer service. Look at your Google reviews. There's only 4.1 stars. And there's so many complaints. If you want to compare with us, we have thousands and thousands of reviews. How can you compare? It's not even close. We have 24/7 live chat, phone call 7 days a week, emails that you can reach a real person. It's not even close. We are not on the same level, bro. And this is also a message for anyone that's trying to sue me. If you want to sue me, I will go all the way with you. We'll drain each other financial resources. And let's see who's going to outlast each other.
All right, so you got to love Melvin. You got to love Melvin. And, he's super spirited.
But apparently spent $200,000.
Let's see how this looks.
And, apparently the lawsuit is over, I guess, but I don't know if it's over, but this guy, Dale Rock, he spent over $200,000.
That's pretty good. You guys can hear it. Okay. But anyhow, so, yeah. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Eddie the Courier, my good friend. I don't know if you heard, but in 2 weeks, I'm going back to work, so we'll be hanging out again. I can't wait to see you out there, dude. 2 weeks. I'm doing rehab. I'm doing therapy. And, I mean, I could probably ride right now, but I'm going to wait until the beginning of the year. It'll be a good time to go back. Hey, what's up, Will, sir? How you doing, buddy? Wilson and I, man, we were talking last night on the phone for like over an hour. We're like a couple of, hey, nice scooters, guys. Check this out. Hey, guys, I like those scooters, man. How much? I have an electric scooter channel. It's okay if I show my friends the scooters? What are those called? The Echo 2? Awesome. Say it again? No, I have not. What's that? Oh, right on. You want listen? My channel is Electric Scooter Academy on YouTube. You got to check it out. Electric. Yeah. What's your name? JJ. All right, man. Give it to me, JJ. Yeah, I got. All right, JJ. Take it easy. Ride safe. Buy a helmet, please. Get a helmet. That was fucking hysterical. It's funny. Like, there's definitely more electric bikes out here than scooters, but the scooters guys are always passionate about it. They're very funny. JJ. So yeah, Wilser in the chat. Everybody say hello to Wilser, the #1 two-wheel DoorDash driver in the world. Just came off of a month. He made over $10,000. We are really good friends. We've had a couple of conversations on the phone recently where we talked for like over an hour. I mean, I've been friends with Wilser since before the channel. I remember, he was my motivator for starting a channel. I remember when I started like riding electric scooters and doing deliveries, I saw his channel and I sent him a message on Instagram. I was like, #NoHomo, buddy. I want to hang out with you. I want to see how you make these videos. And he has never stopped making these videos. Right now, I think he's like the king of the short form videos. He's got unbelievable TikTok videos, unbelievable YouTube shorts, millions and millions of views. Wilson and I are like, we have a very good friendship. He's a really good guy. And I think that we kind of learn from each other. I've been teaching him about health and fitness, and he kind of talks to me about business. And we're actually both in need dental work. He wants to get braces, he was telling me. and I need to start getting these implants. I have like these fucking holes in my mouth because I had extractions done a couple years ago, and I need implants. But implants in the United States are like $5,000. There's no way I can afford it. There's no fucking way. But you can get the same thing for like under $1,500 in Mexico. And Wilster is like an actual. Hey, there's my neighbors. Oh shit! I wish they would come over here. Oh shit! That's my buddy Isaiah and Brian. Hold on a second. I was gonna yell and get him to come over here. Shit! I wish I could message. Oh, he's doing a wheelie. Look at that. So Brian and Isaiah, they're my downstairs neighbors, like one grown man my age and one like young kid, like a Zoomer, and they both got electric bikes recently, and I've seen them riding out here all the time. But yeah, Wilser, I'm super grateful for my friendship with Wilser. Like I have these conversations with him, and it just makes me feel good, you know. And we're talking about lots of different shit. I'm asking him for advice on, I am going to continue working on electric vehicles, but I want to add a gas-powered vehicle to my lineup as well. I've mentioned that on the stream before. So I want to add some sort of a gas-powered scooter. So I'm either going to get like a Ruckus or an ADV. He's been looking at these really like low-end, inexpensive scooters for like $1,500. He's considering making a rental business. And I appreciate it, Wilser. Wilser says, same, bro, same. Yeah, you and I, like, we're brothers, buddy. You're my closest California friend. We don't get a chance to hang out too much, but we're gonna have a good time when we go to Mexico. That's for sure. It's gonna be a fun trip. But yeah, big fan of Wilser. I mean, I don't need to tell you to subscribe to him. You guys all know who he is, and I want to do what he does. Like, I've never made more than like $3,000 in a month doing DoorDash. I've been like kind of lazy with it, to be honest with you. For 2023, 2024, I was making so much money through my affiliate sales for Voro that I didn't have to work that much. 2025, that really kind of shrunk for whatever reason. I don't really know. I don't think it's because sales have shrunk. I just think there's a lot more guys that have affiliate links right now. But I want to do what Wilser does and like spend a month making a ton of money. Like, I'm pretty confident I could do at least a $4,000 a month. I can't do what Wilser does. Wilser, he will work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for like, 28 to 30 days in a row. And he'll put together $10,000. I mean, it's unfucking believable. Although he's got to learn how to pace himself, because I noticed I was talking to him last night and I was like, dude, what you like to do is you like to work really hard for a month, and then like the next month you barely work because you're burnt out, you're tired, or you have other stuff to do as well. The guy 2137 says 4,000 a month, prove it, ha ha ha. Yes, I can do it. Wilson says I can do 6,000 for sure. If I get myself on a gas powered vehicle, that'll be the game changer. The drawback to the electric scooters is the range. Also that they're dangerous. To be honest with you, that's what I'm really realizing, that, these stand-up scooters, I've never had an accident on a bike, always on the stand-up scooters. So I think that like a sit-down gas-powered scooter is just what the doctor ordered. So I'm going to add that to my fleet sometime next year. And I think if I have a gas-powered, the problem with electric scooter is you can really only do like 30 miles at higher speeds. So I have to, if I want to make more than $100 in a day, work more than like 4 hours, I got to go home and get another scooter. And that just makes for a very, very, very difficult day to work like a whole shift and then go home, walk the dogs. I'm down to one dog. I am going to get another dog, by the way. And then go back out. That's just extremely, extremely difficult. But on a gas-powered scooter, I can just go out there and work a 7 or 8 hour shift. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to get. I'm going to take it a day at a time. I think in the early portions of going back to work, I'm going to work on my Roar Mantis X. I'm going to work on my eMove Cruiser V2. And I will eventually get myself back on my big scooters. It's just I'm going to take my time getting back on the big scooters. Those are the scooters that I've had all my accidents on. So I'm going to take my time getting on the big scooters. And my Cruiser V2, it does everything you need to do. It goes 40 miles an hour, but it's a very sweet scooter to drive around for at 25 miles per hour. Trinity G says yes to the gas-powered scooter. Wilson says stand-up scooters are definitely sketchy to ride. Yeah, I mean, I've been editing. I still have more content coming out. I have videos that are literally over a year old of me on my stand-up scooters that I'll be posting soon. But like when I watch myself ride these things, I realize like, Dad, you're fucking crazy, dude. These things are fucking dangerous. So I'll still work on stand-up scooters. It'll still be the Scooter Academy, but I'm going to add a gas-powered scooter and I'm going to work more on sit-down bikes. I actually happen to think that the market is moving more towards sit-down bikes anyhow. So right now I have this Roar Mantis X, which is really only a loaner, but I've had it for 6 months. So Voromotors has practically given it to me at this point. They've never asked for it back. And to Melvin's credit, like I'm super thankful. That's why I'll always be loyal to him. I'm not even working, and he's still he's still paying me for this podcast. And if I make a sale through my affiliate link, I still get paid. So, and Melvin also gave me a giant fucking $1,000 donation to my GoFundMe, so that made a big difference. It helped out a lot. But I want to go back to work. I don't like asking the world for money. I don't like being like a online panhandler. I'm not gonna, you see like horrible shit on TikTok, on social media, where people go on there and practically cry and beg for money. I didn't do that, but I feel like I'm just one level below those guys. Like panhandling, my subscribers for money. The guy says, "How do scooters work here in Cali? Do you need an M1 or M2?" For sit-down gas-powered scooters, you're supposed to. For like anything 50 cc's or bigger, you're supposed to have an M class, they call it here. I don't know if they call it M1 or M2 here. They just call it an M class. And I'm going to get an M class. Wilshire has actually told me that it's actually very easy to get it. It's not like hard to get an M class, but I want to do it right, because if I get a gas powered scooter, I'm going to register it. I'm going to insure it. I'm going to do it the right way. But there are plenty of guys out here, especially like a lot of like foreign drivers, immigrant drivers. And I'm not anti-immigrant, like it's sad what's happening to a lot of people right now who've been here for many years getting kicked out. We're not going to talk about that stuff, but a lot of drivers from other countries out here working on stand-up scooters without a license. Wilshire says I guess it's called an M1. Okay. There's an M1 and an M2, Wilshire? I didn't know that. Eddie the Courier also saying it's an M1. Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought it was called an M class. What's the difference between M1 and M2? Is M2 for like big motorcycles or something? But I am going to get an M class. I'm going to do it right. It's not that hard, apparently. You do a lot of it online. But it'll be like a new change of pace. It'll be like a new life. Plus, I've seen Wilshire also do these like really long, hundreds and hundreds of miles ride on his scooter. And I feel like that would be really fun. I want to figure out a way to actually bring my dog. By the way, speaking of my dog, I'm bringing my dog to the vet on Monday. My dog is getting old. His teeth are really bad. So I'm bringing him to the vet on Monday, and he's going to get dental work. So I will be spending some of that GoFundMe money on the dog. But I'm very nervous about that, because he's going to have to be put out with anesthesia. Hey, what's up, JPL Rides? Says, yo, see you January 10th. JPL Rides, let me tell you, buddy, I don't even know your real fucking name. I just call you JPL, or probably JP. JPL Rides, make sure you check out his channel. He deserves the love. He runs a very regular group ride. I always see him and my buddy Louie from The Average Guy 1983 posting. JPL, it means a lot that you're going to be there. And I really do appreciate you. I know you and I haven't really had much of a chance to connect. We've ridden together a lot, but I haven't really had a chance to hang out with you. Maybe you'll come out and do my yoga class too. But thank you for being out there. I'm not worried about getting people out there for the group ride. I know we're going to have a lot of people out there for the group ride. It's more difficult to get people we'll see if I can get people for my yoga class. Let's see what kind of bike is this guy's got right here. Let's see what is that right there? What is that? There's so many variations nowadays of electric bikes. It's crazy. Wilshire says an M2 license is just limited to those smaller vehicles like motorized bicycles, mopeds, and scooters, but not standard motorcycles. Interesting. So M1 is the bigger one then. M1 license lets you operate any two-wheel motorcycle, motor-driven cycle, all vehicles in the M2 class, mopeds, motorized scooters, etc. All right, very cool. I guess I'm getting an M1. The guy says, bro, sidecar the dog, that would be pimping. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I see guys out there that bring their dogs on the group ride, like they put them in the thing. I'm just a little worried about like the danger element of it. Like I'm not a high-risk guy. It would be very fun, though, to bring the dog on a group ride. It would be very cool. But poor little guy is going to the dentist on Friday, and he's gonna like get a cleaning, and he needs like some extractions. The thing about now that I'm down to my last dog, I want him to live for a long time, and he's already older. And if your dog's mouth is unhealthy, the dog will be unhealthy. And I know my dog is like not doing good right now. Like he's still eating solid food. He seems healthy. He doesn't seem like he's sitting around and whimpering like a little too much. But he needs to go to the dentist. So I'm spending like my savings, my money. It is like the GoFundMe wasn't for veterinary care, but it's all like one lump sum. It's all to support myself and for shit that I need. But Bishop, named my little dog, he's going to the dentist. So I'm excited about that. I'm nervous as fuck about that. I also, guys, I'll just tell you guys this, and I also put in an order for some clones because I'm going to start growing again. I talked about my grow a lot last year. We harvested it in like, I don't know, October, like August or September. I'm not even sure. But I'm still smoking that weed. I haven't bought cannabis for like 6 months. It's been fucking tremendous. So that'll eventually run out. But I want to like get my grow going again. So I reset up my box and everything. and I am going to I'm going to be growing again. So I'm picking up clones on Friday actually. So let's see, if I start to grow on Friday, it'll be 3 months from Friday. So December, it'll be March 1st, March 16th or so. I'll have my next harvest. But I only grow for myself. It's a legal grow. I just do 6 plants. California is very, very lenient with grow operations. You'll never hear of anybody at my level getting busted. I would never, back in the day, I would never tell anybody that I was growing. Like, no fucking way. But now I feel like it's not a big deal. But I'm looking forward to getting my grow back up. It is a lot. This fucking thing. Listen to this truck. It is a lot of work. But one thing about me is I like the discipline and consistency of things. Be it going to work, be it training with weights, be it doing yoga, whatever. I like things that require discipline. And when you grow weed, you have to be disciplined. You have to be there every day for it. You have to take care of it. You have to basically watch it. And I miss it. I can't wait to go back to it. So yeah, I can't wait to start my grow again. I have a really nice little 400 watt LED light, which is amazing. It barely draws 150. It barely draws any energy. It's crazy. And this is a good time of year to grow too, because when you grow in the summer, I have to run an air conditioner, which really blasts my fucking electric bill. I actually just recently started paying down my electric bill. Again, thanks to the GoFundMe. My electric bill was at $1,200. For some reason in California, you can get away with running up a pretty high bill and they don't turn you off. But I got it down to $600. I'll keep paying it off, but I'm glad to get that monkey off my back. But yeah, so I can't wait to get my grow going. Dennis says we can grow 4 plants here, 6 medical. You did it for a couple of years. Yeah, growing is fucking awesome. Yeah, JPL again. I can't wait to see you, buddy. When you come up to me, you're gonna have to remind me. I won't. I don't even know what you look like. I think you always have your helmet on when I see you, right? But yeah, JPL rides. Make sure you check out his channel. He's been very consistent with his group rides. That's one thing. Talk about discipline and consistency. He's been very consistent. And my issue is I don't go to other people's group rides because I don't know, laziness. I guess I don't own a car. A lot of guys will throw their bike or their scooter into a car and then drive to a group ride. I didn't want to do that. I went to a couple of LA area Eastgate rides, which were downtown. You guys remember the notorious Sawyer, which I don't think anybody's heard of for a long time. But I became friends with him. I never had a problem with Sawyer. This is a little bit of gossip. A lot of people had trouble with him, but I never had a problem with him. He was always nice to me. I mean, I could tell he was a little on the crazier side, but I was friends with him. And I went to a couple of his group rides, but it was a huge pain in the ass to take my scooter to take the scooter to the metro and then metro the train, the subway, all the way downtown. So that's why I started my own local group ride, so I don't have to go anywhere. But I appreciate you guys that come out for the group ride. All right, it's starting to get a little bit cold out here, guys. Let me put my start layering up. Yeah, it's really interesting. Slowly getting my. Is this fucking shirt covered in dog hair? Oh my god. It's really interesting. Slowly regaining my mobility back in the shoulder. It still hurts. It's still tight, but I'm gaining my mobility back for sure. What's up, Dashjiro? Makoto Warrior Gamer never misses a stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Have you been riding a lot? I'm glad you made the stream. I know this is kind of an awkward time. This is an early time of the day to be doing it. I usually stream later at night, but we're doing the makeup stream for Sunday. I miss Sunday. You know me. I'm just always fucking late on these things. Good to see you, Dashier. Hope you're good. Electric Penguin Scooters, how you doing? Says I'm glad to see you recovering. I really appreciate it. I mean, the support that I get from the community. I mean, shit. I've been sitting here for months. Luckily, I haven't actually been complaining about my girlfriend dumping me. I'm still not over it, but I'm not talking about it as much. I feel like I'm slowly forgetting it. I'm still completely heartbroken. I feel like I'm not going to date for a while. I still want to get. I would get back together with her in a second, but it's pretty hard to get back together with somebody that won't return your messages. So, yeah, I'm making myself sad thinking about that. But anyhow, the podcast for a while was just. It's always this therapy for me. You know what I realized? I'm not a person that experiences loneliness. I don't feel lonely ever in my life. whenever it came to like chasing women, I've said this before, I guess. I always said, it's not because I'm lonely, because I want a girl to hang out. It's because I want a lover. I want somebody to have sex with. And the woman that I was with before, my current girlfriend, I was with for 5 years. And I only would see her like 2 or 3 times a month just for sex and dinner, maybe a movie. But we weren't really a couple. She gave me my walking papers after 5 years of that. She didn't like it. I loved it. It was great for me. But now that I've been like isolated at home for 3 months, for the first time in my life, I'm starting to feel like lonely. I'm starting to feel like actual fucking loneliness. And it's a horrible feeling. I think it's actually because I'm on testosterone. It's a little complicated. When you take testosterone, you elevate your testosterone levels, but you also elevate your estrogen. So this is like my first breakup that I'm going through, my first like really tragic period where like my estrogen is elevated. So your estrogen makes you moody. Like if you want to turn a man into a woman, you give them estrogen. You give them estrogen, testosterone blockers. That's how you make like a trans female, male to female. You block their testosterone and add estrogen. I don't know why. Again, it's almost political, but nobody who knows what they're doing. Why would anybody want to go male to female? Being male is fucking amazing because your emotions are much more under control. It's almost like too much under control for me. I feel like I can't cry. Like I haven't cried since I'm like a child. So it's like you can't release it. I should probably go to fucking therapy. My ex always wanted me to go to therapy and realize now that we're broken up, I realize I might have to. But I got you guys. What do I need therapy for? I can talk to you guys, right? Electric Penguin Scooterson, can you smoke weed by chance? You mean like right now or just in general? Yeah, I mean, I smoke a ton. Oh, can you smoke weed? You can smoke weed on the group rides. And the group rides, what we usually do is we have the meet up, and then we go to a halfway point up at Griffith Observatory. And even though you're not supposed to smoke up there, guys smoke up there. But then we go to a couple other stops that are not really a public place like the observatory, and people smoke. But I smoke weed. I smoke a ton of weed. It's interesting. My relationship with cannabis has really changed the last few years. Let's say I've been smoking since I'm 25. So that's 25 years. Probably actually 24. And I'm 55 right now. So that's 30 years, right? 24, 30 years. And I would say for the first 10 years of smoking, I only smoked like at night and on the weekends. And I would never smoke during the day. Never. So you're talking about like 30 years ago, it was 1995 to 2005. I had like a routine where I would only smoke at night. Like I would always say, like, I'm not one of those guys that has to smoke during the day. I think it's not good if you smoke during the day. But then probably the next 10 years or more, 20 years, I smoked all day, every day. Like I'm not a wake and bake type of guy. I'll usually wake up. I like to like drink coffee, do a workout, and then smoke. I always like to do my workouts like earlier in the day. So I spent like 15 years or more smoking all day, every day. And it didn't affect me that much. Nobody ever like looked at me and said, "Hey, are you stoned?" Only my like non-pot smoking friends who think that weed is something else than what it really is give me a hard time about smoking. But I would say in the last like 3 to 5 years, without any effort, I've just really cut back on how much I smoke. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Electric Penguin Scooter says therapy helped me a lot, 4.5 years in general, like for your emotions. Yeah. Like I've really been like anti-therapy my whole life because I felt like I just didn't need it. But this breakup, like it destroyed me. And I feel like I should go to therapy. I should look into it. It's pretty easy right now. You can like do it online, right? You can just do it out of your home. So yeah, you know what? Electric Penguin Scooters, maybe I will actually look into therapy and start doing it. But we'll see, one day at a time. But does weed help with my weed? Is funny. Like I don't know if I fried my receptors, my cannabinoid receptors, but weed like almost doesn't do anything to me. I only really notice weed like when I don't smoke it until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I notice like I don't have cravings for it, but I notice like I just feel like it's time to smoke. And if I don't smoke like a decent amount at night, like not a lot, like 1 or 2 bowls, like I'll have crazy dreams. That's the one thing that I notice most about smoking is that it really affected my dream state. And for most of my life as a smoker, I don't really have like vivid dreams. But I know that if I take a break from smoking, my dreams come back. So does weed help with the emotions? I don't know. I don't think it makes it worse. That's for sure. Does it help? That I don't know either. Ghost Train Films 13 says, "Bro, I know you may hurt right now, but you're an amazing person. Remember that." I appreciate it, man. Shit, I can see how like talking can make me cry. I can see how therapy can make me cry. Like it's almost like I won't do it on this fucking stream. When you guys are nice to me like this, and that's why like men's group exists, because men, we go through, I think a lot of us just have the same problems. And it's comforting to know that, like, am I the only person that's been dumped and has a broken heart? No. And most guys will tell you that, yeah, it sucks, it hurts, but you'll get over it. Like I had a very, very bad breakup when I was 44. I mean, I'm like, I'm a very like low volume dater, and I usually stick with my girlfriends for a couple of years at least. When I was 44, I was cheated on, and that like broke me. And the way I described that was the full year after that breakup, I was devastated. But that was more surface. I didn't really feel it like on the inside. I wasn't heartbroken, but I was never cheated on until I was 44. I said this in the last stream. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like the Benjamin Button of relationships, where I'm learning everything when I'm old. I didn't really have. How you doing? No, of course, take it. Of course. I didn't really have like my first real relationship until my mid 30s. So I think that it's better to like date when you're younger. So if you have a bad breakup, you get cheated on, you get dumped, whatever, you learn it when you're younger, and then you learn from that. I was like older when this shit started to happen to me. So it's like I'm like the Benjamin Button of relationships. I'm starting everything old. Oh shit. Oh shit. James, how you doing? Oh shit. Are you still with Joss? That's who I'm talking to, right? James with the Monday bike, by the way. I missed my bike and I missed your rides. What happened to your bike? Are you still with your girl? Oh shit. It's good to talk to you, man. I remember you. I remember you're a cool guy. I remember I remember you, bro. I totally remember you. And I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I remember you. You said the Monday bike. Like very, very few guys out there on the Monday. I remember like you formed a relationship with Joss, right? She also came out to my group rides for a while. Hopefully, I haven't. Is she even on my Facebook anymore? I don't know. But good to see Ghost Train Films. That's very cool, James. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you guys with these kind words. I mean, it really means like a lot. Fuck, I lost the stream. It really means a lot. I mean, that's kind of like why I do this. Wanocha says, well, I got here late. Why the breakup? You would have to ask her. That's the thing is, for me, oh God, we're going to be talking about this now. For me, the relationship was great. It was going good, but I don't know. I can't, I don't want to talk about her, but she just I guess she just fell out of love with me, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there's more to it, but I don't want to talk about her like on the stream. Not that she would ever hear it. Although God, she used to like listen to. I mean, she was a very good girlfriend when we were together. She'd listen to every stream, watch all my videos. But you'd have to ask her. I don't know why she broke up with me. I really don't understand. So it is what it is, you know. Hey, 604 Razor says, I finally caught a live stream. Bam, you got this, Yogi. See, positive thoughts to you, positive energy. Thank you very much. Eddie the Courier says, you don't have to, bro. I mean, talk about her. I hear you. Juan Ocha said, did I stop paying attention to her? No, that's the thing is, like, as an older guy, I kind of felt like I knew what women want in relationships. And what they mainly want is to be paid attention to. So I literally, like, for the last year before we broke up, I went to her place every single night. We spent every single night together. We didn't live together, but she moved to be close to me. She lived around the corner. Fuck, you guys are going to make me fucking cry. So yeah. So what can you do? You know, if I was giving like, you know, I have a close friend, Isaac. He also had a bad breakup, and I was telling him, like, you know, you got to let these girls go. You know, I think it's a fact that women get over breakups faster than men. It's a fucking crazy thing. Trinity G says, forget that. Walk forward. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's the thing is about life. Like, life only moves forward, right? So, what is this? What's going on here with my fucking stream? Yeah, life only moves forward. So, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. When Ocha says you don't need therapy. I mean, I never thought I did. I mean, the thing is, this all happened during a bad time. I mean, again, now we're back to therapy. Two of my dogs died. I dislocated my shoulder. I basically lost my job. What I was going to say before was about loneliness. I think for me, I don't get lonely because my psychology, like psychologically, I get very satisfied by very light communication. So just doing the DoorDash job, which involves dealing with customers, dealing with the restaurants, and also making friendships with the other drivers. You know, us two-wheel drivers, we all hang out at the same spot, be it Target. Oh, shit. Be it Target or Chick-fil-A. Look who's here. Uh-oh. There's Eddie the Courier. You going to come hang out?
Got an order over there. Just waiting for it.
Okay, here, hang on a second. I'm going to give you a mic so people can hear you. All right, guys, we got Eddie the Courier. You can just hold it if you want. You can put it on your thing if you want to. All right, we got Eddie the Courier. Let's do a quick little interview. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Have you been making any money?
A little bit. Just heading over to, what is it? The Jinya ramen restaurant. They sell
Oh, you're
ramen
going
over
into
there.
the mall.
Yeah, I gotta go into the mall.
What a fucking pain in the
I know.
ass. You got to tie up and go upstairs.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you, you said it was kind of slow. Has it been any busier?
No,
It's still
it hasn't
slow?
been any busier. Like right now, I'm on DoorDash and Grubhub. I've been waiting about 2 hours on DoorDash just for an order.
Oh, my
I
God.
turned on Grubhub about 30 minutes ago, so
Wow.
forgiving me, but-
Well, at least it's like the evening shift is starting. So what time are you going to work until?
10.
Oh, you're going to work. You didn't work during the day today, huh?
No, I did.
Oh,
I
so
did.
you're going to work a double today, huh?
Yeah. I made only like $40 in the morning, so.
Yeah, but it all adds up. It sucks, but
Yeah,
you know.
that's why.
But yeah, I'm a little nervous. So I've decided I started physical therapy and I'm going back to work January 1st. I told you already, I think. Did I tell you? I don't remember. But yeah, I can't wait to get back out there. I miss it. I miss you. I was just telling the stream. Well, let me ask what's going on with you. So you got a commercial out there. Eddie's got an insurance commercial. I'll link that in the current next. When I start posting videos, I'll link it in there so people can see it. People are interested. You got a cool little scene in there. But you got any other prospects in the acting world?
No, just auditions, just doing all this other stuff.
That's the bit. Basically, the business is doing auditions, right?
Yeah, putting your name out there, trying to put up work out there.
Yeah.
Now I'm mainly focused on like I was just about to tell you, like with your yoga stuff. I'm gonna start focus on writing and directing.
Cool.
And filmmaking.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is like right now, I was just gonna bring my camera, shoot you, saying, hey, this is really quick what you had going.
Sure, absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
send you the video so that way you can post or do whatever. With it.
If you want to make a quick little video, I'll promote my yoga class and the group ride.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. You want to do it right now?
Like that. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no, the group ride is going to be January 10th. What I'm going to do is 10:30 to 11:30 yoga class, 11:30 to 2 p.m. group ride. So I'm really hoping I can get some of you guys to come out for the yoga class in addition to the group ride. Hopefully, have you ever done a yoga class?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're from LA, right?
Yeah,
so you've done yoga, right? You probably had girlfriends that do yoga,
Yeah,
shit, right?
yeah.
I know you're like basically married now.
Yeah, I've had girlfriends who've done yoga, everything, man.
Yeah, well, I want you to come out for the class, so that'll be for sure. You just tell me when you're ready, and I'll do a spiel. You ready? Hold on a second. Are you ready for me?
Wait, hold up.
You say when.
Is it facing you? Facing? Yeah, okay.
This is just. You ready? What is happening, friends? My name is Yogi Steve. I'm going to be having a free yoga class and an all PEV group ride January 10th. The yoga class is going to be at Runyon Canyon Park. Join my Facebook group. It's very easy to find. Yogi Steve Community. I'm going to advertise my yoga class on there, and I'm going to advertise my group ride. Yoga class is free for beginners and up, 10:30 to 11:30. Group ride is 11:30 meetup, 12 o'clock departure. We go till 2 p.m. Come out on your scooters, come out on your bikes, come out on your electric unicycles. But I can't wait to get back into action and go riding with you. Thanks, Eddie. Perfect. Oh, I got a donation.
Nice.
Thank you very much. There you go. I don't want you to lose this thing here. These are expensive. Perfect. Hi, guy. Hey, thank you for the super chat. 604 Razor, $2.99 Canadian. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. My group ride is going to be in Hollywood. Where do you live, Wanocha? Where are you from? Yeah, this is my friend Eddie, Wanocha. Wanocha says I need to go out there more than before. Yeah, he's telling me I don't need therapy, and just go chase girls. I guess he's telling me that's the advice I give to guys when they get dumped is to go just get another fucking girlfriend. But anyhow, more interviewing Eddie. So you have an order now at the mall.
Yeah.
You're not going to be late, are you? What's the pickup time?
Pickup time is in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And I know exactly where it is. I know
yeah, you can be 10 minutes late and you're still fine. You don't get a violation, but. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get back out there with you. By the way, I sold Eddie this bike. Let me see the bike. Pretty cool here.
You want?
Yeah, you want to just do this?
I'll go from here. Yeah.
There you go. You can flip the screen around too. You know how to flip it around?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, cool.
Then you can talk too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that Eddie can hear me. So, all right, Eddie's showing you the. This is the Jason. This is one of those bikes that I get, and I just usually do one delivery shift on it, and then I sell it. Oh, that's a cool shot right there. Oh, cool, actually. Here, hold that camera steady. I'm going to get my thumbnail for this. That's very cool. Okay, hold on a second. You ready? Cool. All right, so this is a very cool bike. Look how it fits in this little thing. So this is the JC, and I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a sub $1,000 bike. And I don't normally like selling my bikes to people that I know in case something goes wrong with it. But I thought it was a good bike. I sold it to Eddie. I gave him a great price. He got it for half the retail price. And it's a very cool bike. And so far, you've been liking this bike, eh?
Love it.
He loves it, yeah. So his bikes are pretty old. So
Yeah.
he found this is like a brand new bike for him. I'm very happy that it's working really good for him. Oh, you live in South LA, Wanocha? Oh, yeah, you can come out to the ride. My ride's in Hollywood. If you know where Runyon Canyon Park is, that's where we meet. And this is my friend Eddie. But yeah, it's got the fat tires on it, got the hydraulic brakes. Very cool. All right, good job, buddy. This guy's a good cameraman.
Okay.
All right,
We're
we're
pick this up.
I'm glad we're getting into the stream. We're almost done here. Let me disconnect Eddie. All right, buddy. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Like I said, January 1st, I'll be back out there and we'll be on the road together again, just like old times. You know where to find me. I'll be at the Target Center. I'll be at Chick-fil-A. All right, buddy. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
Yeah, be safe, man. All right. Yeah, the Retrovolt Pro. I think that's what that's called, Slick. I think you're right. But that company got a little bit screwed because right when I got that bike delivered is when I had my accident. Normally, I'd make the video myself, but I actually made it with it's kind of an anonymous driver made it, and I did a voiceover. But anyhow, but yeah, it's good to see Eddie. I mean, he's like, I have like 3 friends that I'm just as close with Eddie that I meet on the group ride, that I meet like on the road out there. I mean, I really miss it. All right, guys, so it's time. We're gonna walk us over to the meeting for the ride is going to be at Runyon. The guy, I'll post this in all my videos, and you still have a few weeks. My Facebook page for the group ride is called Yogi Steve Community. It's going to be a place where I promote and advertise both the yoga class and the group ride. So the plan for the ride is the ride's going to be at 11:30. The group ride is going to be 10:30. Sorry, the yoga class is 10:30 to 11:30. And if you want to do the yoga class before the group ride, you could actually bring your bike or your scooter into the park. There's a fenced off area where we practice yoga, and you can leave your bike there and just watch it. That's what I've done for years. James says, I'll try my best to get my bike somewhere running so I can make it to this ride. Yeah, what happened to the Monday? You have problems with it? Yeah, that was a cool bike. I thought that was like a super niche bike. You don't really see very many of them out there. But James, I hope to see you again out there, buddy. Yeah, I miss you. It's been a long time since I've seen you, right? You were always like first for the ride. I remember that. It's funny, like, people make fun of people for being stoners and shit, but like I have a good long-term memory. I just have a bad short-term memory. Only when I'm stoned too. All right, so I'm gonna pack us all up, and we're gonna walk to Target and buy. I need to buy some groceries. You guys are gonna come with me, and then we're gonna be done. I just like to do the stream for an hour, as you guys know. So it'll be an hour by the time we're done. Wanocha says, "Yeah, it will be a big group ride, bro. You'll bring some weed. Wanocha, I appreciate it. We do a lot of smoking on the ride. Most of the guys, it's like a water to its own level situation. Like most of the people that I connect with, a lot of them are potheads. And if they're not potheads, if they're not smokers, they're very much like they're not against it. Like there's different types of people who don't smoke weed. Some people who don't smoke weed are like very anti-weed, and they think it's worse for you than it is, or whatever. I don't know. But I'll check it out. This is like the police are here. You can see, and this is like the police bike force. Let's go check out what type of bikes they've got. Actually, this actually might be pretty cool. So for years, you'd see cops out here on regular bikes. They finally got electric bikes. All right, so these are the I actually have an electric bike channel for YouTube. I'm just going to film the LAPD bikes. These are very cool. For years, you guys rode around on regular bikes. I thought it was crazy. Oh, you've had these for 8 years now? I didn't know that. That's amazing. But yeah, these are pretty standard electric bikes. And these are also these are not hub motor bikes. Most of the bikes that we have that people ride, the motor is in the tire. This is, I don't remember what this is called, but it's not a hub motor, but the motor is in here, not in the tire. These are nice bikes. They got good electric brakes. Very nice. Good off-road tires. Very cool. How many miles can you get on them before you run out of battery? 50 miles? Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah? Yeah, the hills kill your range, right? Yeah, pedal assist, that's right. They're told that makes them totally legal, too.
And then they used to have the one that you pedal would slowly recharge the battery, but it wasn't as effective.
Okay. Yeah, these are very cool. Well, ride safe, okay? Appreciate you. It's called Electric Scooter Academy. Yeah, I do scooters and bikes. I do like the big stand-up scooters. But yeah.
We're supposed to get new ones in the new year, but I don't know the brand.
Well, if these are 8 years old, you need a new one for sure. I mean, I didn't realize you had them for so long.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they can be expensive, but it's worth it. I think it's great for a police officer. It makes you very mobile, you know?
It's easier when we have traffic. We're always the first ones there.
Look, I don't sit in traffic either, but I get pulled over every once in a while. All right, thank you, my friend. All right, thanks, guys. Oh, here they are. Hey, I was checking out your bikes. They're cool. Thanks, guys. These are real. That was cool. I'm not like anti-police. You know, a lot of people are anti-police, but I think because I'm like a privileged, you know, white passing person. Oh, where am I going? Target. Like, I never really had trouble with the police, so. But that was pretty cool. It's funny. I thought for sure I saw them on analog bikes for years. And I didn't realize, though, that they were probably on those bikes right there. And I probably thought they were analog bikes because they have a very small battery. That was very cool. Funniest shit is my Segway Cyber has the nerve to print 750 watt motor on the hub when it's 3,000 watts. Yeah. Oh, it's mid drive. Thank you very much. That's called a mid drive. I'm not really a bike guy, so I'm still learning about bikes. I should say. I mean, I am a bike guy, but I'm learning about them. So that's right. That's called a mid drive, as opposed to when you have the motor in the tire. That's called a hub drive. A lot of people say, I do believe they say the mid drive is better for whatever reason. But that was nice. She was a nice, you know, not all cops are nice. She was friendly. I didn't like put her on camera, but she was nice. Yeah, good luck with your Monday, James. I hope to see you out there, man. Get that thing back. Your Monday is 4,500 watts, and I have Class 2 stickers all over it. That's hysterical. James, I want to see you out there. Hopefully you can get that thing working again. If you need a mechanic, by the way, you know I have friends who can help you. Just let me know, and it's not cheap, but I have friends who are mechanics that can fix almost anything. Just let me know. Maybe we can get you some help. I'd love to see you out there on the group ride, James. Yeah, you know, it's like I'm really feeling it now. Like I really need to get out there for these group rides. I was doing them every other weekend, but I was partially doing that because I was in this relationship and I felt like, you know, I didn't want to like give up too much of my time on these group rides that I should be spending with my girlfriend on the weekend. But now that I'm single, I might do a group ride every Saturday. I used to do it Sunday, but now we're doing it Saturdays because that's a good day for yoga. But I love the idea of having a Saturday where I wake up, teach yoga, do a group ride, and I feel like that'll be like the whole day right there. It'll be fucking perfect. But anyhow, all right, so we're going to go to Target, grab some groceries and stuff, and then sign off. Today was fucked up because I normally play internet poker all day, but there was something wrong with the website. The website was down all fucking day. So I was miserable, like fucking, I got nothing to do. So, all right, let's go. I say I'm getting groceries. I'm actually really just picking up a bag of chocolate, if you can believe that. I have enough food at home. I just need some snacks. And I love chocolate. You know, like I'm eating very healthy recently. And Albert, what's up, buddy? That's my buddy Albert right there. He's a security guard. You know, one thing I always do is in my life, if I go to a place regularly, I'm always friends with the staff and I'm always friends with the security guards. It's just like something my father always taught me. He's like, we ran a factory business and he said, make sure you're friends with the people in the office and you're also friends with the people in the factory. Not really close to my dad, but he did give me some actually very good life lessons growing up. So I'm always friends with the staff here and the security. I'm on a first name basis with Albert. He's a good guy. So we're just going to go pick up a giant bag of Hershey's Kisses. All right, James, take it easy, buddy. It's good to see you. What's up, Flaming9149? How you doing? Yeah, James, thanks for saying hi. Hope you're good. Hope to see you out there as well. All right. All right, so I usually buy this bag. Let's see. I buy this bag, this giant-ass bag of Hershey's Kisses, and it usually lasts me about 3 days. I eat about a third of it. Let's see how many calories are in this thing. It's got the bag has 7 times 160. No, 16 times 160. Jesus Christ. So there's 2,200 calories in the bag about, and I make it last 3 days. So I usually eat like at least 600 or 700 calories of just chocolate, like every single fucking night. It's disgusting. It's not. I mean, my diet is very clean recently. I've been living off of super healthy foods, but I love sweets, and my weight has been staying down, luckily, because I've been doing a lot of hiking actually while I've been down. But I have been hiking a lot. Yeah, let's go buy this bag of chocolate and get ready to sign off. I think we've already got an hour going here, so that's perfect. We're just about done. Let's pay for this. There we go. All right, let's pay for this shit. There was a time, man, before Trump was in office, and I'm not political or anything, right? But where people, you could like steal shit in California for up to $1,000. So I was in here a lot doing deliveries and shit. It was crazy. People would walk in here, and you'd see them with, they walk out of here with like full carts of shit and just fucking steal it. It's crazy. I just got this new cart, actually. It better fucking work. Oh, perfect. Okay. That would have sucked. I don't know why Capital One sent me a new card recently. All right, we're good. Alrighty, guys. So we're just about done. Say goodbye to Albert. Hi, bro. Yeah, man. It's good to see you. See you for the next one, dude. Alrighty, guys. That's it. Another fun stream. Next one will be on Sunday, unless I'm late again, as usual. But, you know, we're always twice a week, no matter what. And to reiterate, I appreciate you guys. It feels good to be talking. And group ride, January 10th. We meet at Runyon Canyon Park. I'll be advertising it a lot. Join my Facebook group. It's called Yogi Steve Community. It's really easy to find. And I appreciate your support, guys. We'll see you next time.